Arabusa for Makwaba, Ediba, Dalsey TV on YouTube, Smart for Mike on YouTube, MY Media on Facebook, and Smart for Mike on Facebook. You can watch the video on all these platforms. Ebusia and the former president of the Republic of Ghana, John Dramani Mahama, Etwanamom, Ifinkra, the Western region, Nkroful, and the hometown of the former first president of the Republic of Ghana, Dr. Kwame Nkrumah. There was a massive debate. My boy, I'm welcoming the former president. I celebrate the former president of the Republic of Ghana, Dr. Kwame Nkrumah, in the hometown. No, Kodriano, he mounted the stage and then on his speech, making something or kind of Bibrena, he won him. There are some okay or patch. So far, no, as part of his preparation campaign season, we tour over 5 regions. Our Ghana has no cover be a phone air complaining or cover stay and he will be complaining. Annie, we have problem with the roads network and other stuff, but it's a bit better. Not that you know, who say, and yeah, byway and a patch say, or more building road than any other government, including the man they are celebrating today. Former President Dr. Kwame Nkrumah project or concerning road, or patch say, MP before patch say, or more aye jumachen, but yet or call Nkroful or conquer full close to any regional, or who say road network is very bad. Into a part we say, ain't there some people before any Dr. Bawumia and then now Elkan and Okana say and correct. In fact, I say we can be na S3 a word Jobonase. Nabusia here conquer bra. The former president Sabrina Wushi, Ubedru ye na how a multi walk come in or man speech we na all corner. Dome buchi a book mine. A call good in the and yasam ketwa. Make sure you share, you like and subscribe. What do you think about this event? I call so Nkroful to honor the first president of the Republic of Ghana, Dr. Kwame Nkrumah. Just feel free and drop your comments, like and share, and let's get interactive. Thank you very much. Let's go and enjoy the rest of the video.
His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, Ayaha Yasawa King, Honey Benma, Honey Benma, His Excellency John Mahama. Our former president, His Excellency John Mahama, he's also the flag bearer for the NDC. He's here.
Ted, who is the paramount chief of Lower Axem, let me acknowledge our host, the chief of Nkroful, Nana Kwesi Kutua the Fifth, and all our Nananom and Queen Mothers. Let me also thank Professor Samuel Akanya for the very emotional rendition he gave us of some of the things that happened after our revered first president, Dr. Nkrumah, was overthrown from office. And allow me to say, distinguished invited guests, fellow Nkrumahist, gallant sons and daughters of Nzimaland, ladies and gentlemen. Let me begin by commenting on a few things that our chief raised when he spoke. We all know we're in the campaign season, and so far I've been through 5 regions, and in every region the major complaint is about the road network. And so it makes me wonder that if a government claims that it has built more roads than any other government in the history of Ghana, and actually claims that it has built more than 12,000 kilometers of roads, then I wonder why every part of Ghana is complaining about roads. I remember in government, because of hosting the oil infrastructure here in Nzimaland, Professor Mills promised that we're going to invest some of the oil revenue to improve the social and economic infrastructure in Nzima area. And so we came with the oil and gas enclave roads, and we started to tackle all the roads in the Nzima area. It is just unfortunate that we did not finish before we left office, and a new government took over. And my understanding is that most of those roads have been abandoned, and the whole oil and gas enclave road project has been stopped. Nana Awulaimo, I want to assure you that a new NDC government that will come in January next year will resume the oil and gas enclave roads so that you can have roads that are befitting of an area that is hosting a very precious asset on behalf of the people of Ghana. And so you can be sure that the roads that you mentioned are roads that we will consider a priority. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm deeply honored to be standing here on this hallowed land of Nkroful, the birthplace of a visionary leader, the nation's first president, Osajifo Dr. Kwame Nkrumah, who shaped not only the history of Ghana, but the destiny of Africa. Today after independence, Ghana became the headquarters of the African Liberation Movement. Freedom fighters from all over Africa were given refuge in Ghana, and they carried Ghanaian diplomatic passports in order to avoid getting arrested when they traveled internationally. Dr. Kwame Nkrumah initiated a program of industrialization and infrastructure development that laid the foundation for what is today modern Ghana. He built factories, and my brother Kofi Boa listed many of them. He built roads, he built educational institutions, and a lot of the economic and social infrastructure that Ghana has today. And indeed, the iconic Akosombo Dam, which still produces almost 30% of Ghana's power, is a testament to the vision of the man Kwame Nkrumah. These are some of the things that Osajinfu was celebrated for. And these infrastructure developments were not just symbols of a nation on the rise, but of Kwame Nkrumah's commitment to Ghana's economic independence. Nkrumah's legacy extends far beyond only infrastructure. His ideals of African unity, social justice, and economic independence are still pillars that guide progressive forces and thought across the African continent. All over Africa, Kwame Nkrumah is included in the educational curriculum of schools in African countries for the study of African history. Decolonization is recognized as one of the momentous events of the 20th century, and this is why Kwame Nkrumah was named as the African of the Millennium by the BBC. When you have identified as a Ghanaian, it is very common to have the name of Kwame Nkrumah mentioned when you travel anywhere in Africa. If you say, I come from Ghana, most likely the first name they will mention is, oh, Kwame Nkrumah's Ghana. This always fills me with a sense of pride when I travel anywhere in the continent. Today we are reminded with deep sadness that the work Nkrumah started is not completed. The future Nkrumah envisioned, a prosperous, united Africa free from exploitation, still calls progressives across this continent to action. The liberation struggle is not over yet. But the question is, what happened? What or who truncated the vision and set us back this way? Before we can fully embrace the vision,
so special.